A little COVID left over.
Welcome to the Double Dribble podcast for Tuesday. Wednesday, January 5th, 2022. Happy New Year. Shell had a little COVID. So
Happy New Year.
So we had to put a little postponement, but we're back and we're better than ever for the new year. I think we just dive right in. I don't have a ton. Watching a little bit of the Kings-Lakers games, but I don't have a ton. How's your new year going?
I'm COVID-free. I'm up in my account, having a good night. So New Year's going good. I mean, it's still young. Can't be any worse than last year, I'll tell you that.
Last year, 2021 was a shitbag of a year.
Yeah, we thought 2020 was bad, and then 21 was just like, whoa. Let's hope that.
I thought I had a good 2020, and then I thought I was having a good 2021 because of like monetary stuff. But
financially, I had a nice 2020.
When everything else is taken away from you, money doesn't really matter now, does it?
Exactly, and you can't use it on anything.
Yeah, it doesn't. And
when not having sports in 2020 was.
But on the what you need totem pole, like money's on there at a certain point because it like elevates you. You just need it to stay out of a stress level in life. But in terms of like what you need, it's like fourth or fifth down rung on the ladder. And when you take out a couple of the top blocks, the Jenga thing falls anyways.
Money's like the new religion. It's just there to kind of keep us all in fucking check, keep us all sheep.
Yeah, you're not wrong. All right, let's dive in. We have a
little bit of a stretch, but yeah, giant stretch to get after it.
Is that like how to lose people 101 on a basketball?
Hey, talk about life philosophy. Yeah,
you know what it is? We're gonna give out such a little list of winners that we had to give them a little test. It's like you got to get by it's almost like a trap door. You know, you got to feel around. Pull up, Indiana Jones, pull the lever. Now you're in. Now you're in the room. Here's the skull. We'll start off. I say we start off with your team. Let's start off in Orlando tomorrow. Philly travels to Orlando. Philly opening as a 7.5 point favorite. I see some early betting up to 8.5 at the win.
Wow. Both teams with a lot of injury, but the Sixers with some key injuries. We got no Thibault. We got no Maxey.
Why no Thibault?
They just went into protocol.
Both of them? Out partying in your little slumdog city?
In the gutters? Yeah, January 3rd, both went into protocol.
Oh, shit. I got to plug in. Hold on a second. Those are the worst two to be missing. That sucks.
Those are bad ones. Shake Milton also got hurt, but I think he's supposed to – oh, no. Never mind. Out Wednesday. So no Shake, no Maxey, no Thibault. We're going to – I don't know who the hell is going to bring the ball up. 7.5 is a lot of points, too. I know Embiid's coming off of a great month. Just got Eastern Conference Player of the Month for the month of December. No big deal. Defensive. He got Eastern Conference Player, all-around Player of the Month. For December.
That was defensive player of the month. That was the bullshit.
That'd be funny. All around. I like the Magic have a lot of guys out too, and they're not a great team, but they played us tough the last time they played us. And I love my boy Franz Wagner, so I would take the Magic with the spread.
There's no freaking way you're losing that game. Just watching the Magic, you really need to, what the Magic need is for the other team to not care that much. That is a requirement for their, or to be playing like really poorly. Like when we took them against the Hawks as a big dog, like I need them to be playing like the opposing team to be playing.
Both of which could be happening. You're in Orlando on a fucking Wednesday night.
I'm saying leading into this, did you guys play like shit in the Rockets game?
For the first 3 quarters, and then they just pulled away. But they played down to the Rockets level for 3 quarters. And that Rockets team, that roster without, as much as we hate the personalities of Kevin Porter Jr. and even Christian Wood at times,
talent-wise.
That talent is, without those two, was, I think, worse than the Magic roster?
It's just the Magic roster, I think, is better coached. Like they're trying to do something on offense. Like they're like running sets. They're like attempting to do shit. They spread the ball around.
I like Silas as a human. He seems like a really good dude, but he does not have that locker room at all. I mean, it's a tough situation too, but I don't think he's a great coach. So yeah, I agree with that also. Magic, they come out and they fight every night. Not that the Rockets don't too. They come out and they put up some resolve also, which also, I mean, it looks like I'll wait to segue into that game. But yeah, I like the Magic plus 7.5.
I don't think you're wrong. So real quick before we move on, what's your guard rotation?
The guard rotation is going to be Danny Green, Seth Curry. Kork Maz is probably going to have to handle some of the rock.
Okay, well, that's enough.
It's bad. It's bad without no Maxey, no Milton. It's bad.
Tim Frazier, Gary Harris, and Hassani Gravett and Terrence Ross doesn't seem so bad now, does it? I mean, I think
your boy RJ
is still enough to get it done. Plus Embiid, it's like enough to they're gonna win the game. But I think
because that pick and roll is pretty tough to defend. If you're,
I don't know if I would play it. I might play it.
I think I'm gonna play it.
I can't grab. I don't know if I have the win thing up. I might be able to grab an 8.5. Maybe I'll play the 8.5. Let's move on. That's interesting. We'll touch back. Detroit, Charlotte, 9.5.
What about Rockets, Wizards?
I don't know. It's just the order I have them on NBA Vegas lines.
All right, fine, we'll go with your order. I don't know.
I don't care. That's like the only game I actually have like a really good opinion. I haven't looked at the games too much. I think I have like a solid opinion on
the Wizards game. You have a good opinion on?
Do it. I like the Wizards.
Harrell's returning. That's big. And who else did I see is returning for them? Hachimura, which they need. Oh no, Hachimura I think already returned.
I think they're starting.
No, they both went out at the same time.
I think they're starting to play a little better.
They are.
I like that game back from the Hornets the other night and won, right? They pulled that out.
They did. They were up. They went up big early. Then they went down big, and then they came back and pulled it out.
Yeah, that's what I like to see.
Yeah, that's good resolve.
I want the Kings to get up like 8 in the third quarter so I can live bet the Lakers and then at a nice.
They're gonna win this game. We're gonna see.
Who's gonna win the game?
Sack. My boy Damian Jones. All right. So yeah, I like the Wizards too, but do you like them at minus 6.5?
I have -6 across. If we see some, I could see some money coming in.
DraftKings has 6.5.
I think I could definitely see them. I can see the Wizards covering that. The Wizards at least have like steady offense, right? If Beal's playing well, you're gonna have steady offense. Like you just have so much more skill. The Rockets, I see so many possessions where they just like dribble right down, and even if the offense like starts to get set up, like a guard or like that Kenyon Martin guy will pull up for like a couple seconds and then just suicide at the rim. It's like there's not much going on there unless it's in one of the steadier guys' hands.
Or they'll just ISO at the top as well and jack up a 3.
Yeah, I don't understand why there's not more of an influence from like Gordon and Augustine and stuff on the way they play. Like in games where they play well, those guys have a super impact on the game. That's how they're playing well. But like you'd think there would be a little more like, hey, fuckhead, don't do that. Like maybe like we don't do that and we have like tons of length and like we should be able to run up and down and we just have a little bit of discipline. We could win some games.
Yeah, Matthews is also a man on a mission trying to prove stuff a lot, and sometimes he gets hot.
That kid,
I like him too. He's a good shooter, and he gets hot too. He was hot against us the other night, and that's what kept him in it for 3 quarters. But
you play good defense and you hit threes. There's a place for you in this league.
Yeah, he puts. Yeah,
by good defense, I mean just try because no one else is.
I was gonna say no. He gives big effort on defense, and that's enough. And he's got solid size. But
I just don't think this is too much. And at some point, the Wizards, like de facto, with the skill they have, just relative to everybody else in the East, have to start playing a little better.
Agreed.
Like, you have fucking Bradley Beal, dude.
Yeah. Him and Dinwiddie got to figure it out.
Well, Dinwiddie's not playing, is he?
No, he's not.
But everybody else, I mean, I don't care about anybody else on this injury report. If Harrell's back, that would be cool. All right. I like the Wizards.
Harrell should be back. He went on protocol last Tuesday, so I mean, it's going to be day 8.
But you don't know when they're going to be back until they come back. I mean, with or without Montrezl Harrell is not going to be an absolute deal breaker.
I mean, with him out, they don't have much at center. Isn't Gafford out also?
No. He's not on the injury report, at least.
Oh, no, you're right. I thought I saw him out. I'm thinking Thomas Bryant.
Just having to look at the freaking Wizards. You hate having to look at their last box score and see for them to beat the Hornets. You need Kyle Kuzma to drop 36. You know,
some nights you need Kuz to beat Kuz.
I mean, that's just not like, I'm not going to have much money on the. I think that through.
I wouldn't. That's not a game I'm going to play.
Just think. But if you think it through, do the Wizards turn the ball over a lot? Because Houston taking.
We're spending way too much time on this game. This is like one of the worst ones on the slate.
Why? Fine, you start the next one. I want to think about this one.
All right. We got 2 to circle back to on the first 2.
Because now I feel like I'm getting like a gut feeling, like
going in circles.
Maybe not correct. I'll go in fucking circle. Well, I'm not gonna. I just give out the wrong pick is the better one. Oh, have a big gut feeling. Just don't say anything and keep it moving. All right, we'll do Shell's one. All right, let's on to the next one.
No. I'm just ball busting here. But Piston Hornets. I mean, it's a big spread, but I like the Hornets.
Fuck that.
Yeah.
That shit. I'm not laying that shit.
I wouldn't touch it. I'm not touching it. That's my pick.
I like Detroit plus 9.5. I think what I like about the Hornets is their front court, and I think that gets neutralized here.
I don't know that PJ Washington's back either. He's going to be game time, I believe.
I mean,
confirmation.
Detroit, the thing about Detroit is that during this little stretch I've been watching them, they've been playing well. It feels like Sadiq Bey is hitting an absurd amount from threes.
PJ Washington, questionable for tomorrow. But that's the only guy they got out.
Yeah, but I like Plumlee, I like Bridges and shit, but I don't think they're going to have success against the front court that the Pistons have.
No Isaiah Stewart. Jeremy Grant's still out, right? Yeah.
That's not
I think that's a reason the spread is the spread. I like the Hornets, and the Hornets just losing that close game the other night to the Wizards. I feel like this is a bounce back against a team that just overachieved against Milwaukee.
Oh, they definitely overachieved in that game. Milwaukee's also
Milwaukee's got no Connaughton and who's your boy Grayson, and those two are big for them.
They just feel more I don't know. It's just not the same brand without Lopez and stuff. It's just not the same brand of flinging.
He froze up on me, kid. Why'd you freeze? This is not good for the pod. I can't carry this by myself. All right, I can give a little play-by-play, I guess, on what's going on with the Lakers Kings here. We got a tie game. Russell Westbrook at the free throw line. 1 for 2. About to be pretty to be expected. Still just me here. I can talk about COVID some more. It wasn't fun. Get the kid on.
I'll be back in a sec. My computer died. I plugged the
Oh
cord
my
into the
god,
phone.
this guy let his computer die, the host.
All
right.
Just you go on and touch on something yourself. You go on to the Spurs Celtics game.
I was telling our viewers what COVID was like, but yeah, I'll go on to the next game.
All right, I'll be back in a sec.
All right. Oh, Captain, my captain. He wants to talk Spurs now. We're going to get into the Warriors and the Mavericks. I like this game. I like the Warriors in this game. Looks like we got no Kristaps. It's pretty crucial to them. Dallas did have a nice win the other night, but I don't know. I just can't trust that team. Something about them. I don't know. Just something about them. No Trey Burke. Sadly, he's a valued member of that team. Yeah. Only 5 points. That's a little strange to me. But nonetheless, I'm going to stick with the Warriors in that. We'll see what Mr. David Jake Lyden has to say. But I can't imagine going against the Warriors in that game. That's one I'm planning to play. Feeling pretty confident in this Kings play, though. I'll tell you that.
I'm back, baby!
Thank God we needed a little electricity. I was going stale there. Never had to carry a podcast before. De'Aaron Fox for 3. We're back up 2.
Oh, I needed to get up to 8 so I could take the Lakers. 8. 6. I'll take 6 because then I'll get plus
I was going to say 8's asking a lot.
6, I'll get plus
Didn't
money.
happen.
All right. So what did you say about?
You think you'll get plus money at 6? The spread was 6.5.
Yeah, it's a third quarter. What do you think? If they're up 6 at the end of the game, they just stick it. They're just like fucking nope. You're gonna pay minus 140 either way.
Good point. Well, we're back tied. I think it's gonna be a seesaw type of game.
Fucking hammer the Kings. You know, you take the team up 6 or less.
They had earlier in the game. Our fucking boy Davian Mitchell, man. They had him on Horton Tucker, and he was D'ing him up. Horton Tucker's got what? 6 inches on the kid.
Yeah, but he's not that quick. So you can
he's not, but it just shows you what a dog.
Oh yeah,
Davian is.
Oh yeah, best rookie in the league. So what did you say about the Celtics game?
I didn't do the Celtics game. I did Warriors Mavericks because that was next up on my list.
What did you say?
I said I really like the Warriors. There's no Porzingis. I know Doncic is back, but
minus 4.5.
I got it 5, but 4.5. I like it. I mean,
money's gonna come in on Dallas. I don't think that's gonna be like 5. I think that'll be like 4.5.
Okay.
Just if Luka's back, because the other thing I see that there's the little swirling about Clay coming back any minute now.
It's not going to be tomorrow.
Very, very close to his return.
So how does that influence the game if he's not playing though?
Because I think like they're like it's just about them caring. Like the Warriors, I really think it's like largely about whether they give a shit or not.
I think they'll care enough against the Mavericks.
Luka Doncic. The Mavs can switch a lot, can't they? With them, with like their bigs and how they kind of have like just amorphous-y type dudes.
I guess. I mean, no, not really.
Yeah, no, I don't love that either. I think the Warriors. I mean, it's just for me. It's the Warriors with Poole back. It's like naming your score. They have enough firepower now. It's like name your score. So I guess it's Warriors or nothing for me.
Exactly, and it's not no Trey Burke. Not that Trey Burke's the man, but he's kind of important to that team. I just don't think they have enough to keep up with them.
Okay, I think San Antonio Boston's kind of quick.
I think so too.
I can't touch San Antonio with a 10-foot fucking stick. They suck.
They're back to sucking. Tatum and Brown both back. DeJounte Murray hasn't played though, and he is supposed to return tomorrow night. So that 8.5 seems a little big, and I feel like it's not factoring in his return yet because it's not a definite. But if he plays, I could see them covering 8.5.
See, I think San Antonio sucks, and I kind of think Boston sucks. Or if Boston's just so – the thing is, Boston's so volatile. Like, they'll beat the Suns by 20. So if they win, like – the thing is, they're just kind of – it's like I feel like if you're betting the Spurs, just take the money line. Because otherwise, you're going to get the shit kicked out of you because you're playing your older – like, you're playing your older brother. Like, you're either going to beat your older brother at his game or you're going to get the shit knocked out of you. Like, literally just – absolutely the shit whooped out of you. Otherwise, or you shoot really, really well, and I guess like Jaylen Brown and them, because everybody's a wing in this game, besides for like the two centers. So it's like a lot of volatility in this game. So I would either take Boston minus the spread,
and Boston has the better wings, obviously.
Yeah. So that's why like Boston 8.5. It's like it seems like a lot in the face. It's kind of like today. When it was like the Raptors, by the time it tipped, was like 6.5, which felt like a lot against the Spurs. Another thing, Spurs are on the back-to-back. But the 6.5 feels like a lot. And then and then it's like you're watching the game, and it's like, gee, I mean, they score on every possession. How did the Spurs stop anybody?
Although Toronto now, with basically everyone back, is going to start hitting their stride.
Yeah, Toronto's scary. Toronto is scary.
You got Scotty Barnes back. You got Anunoby back. You talked about the depth that they have at forward coming in off the bench. They're just healthy. Fred, they're good. We'll get to that game.
They don't even like need to like try and attempt to play like Malachi Flynn or anybody like that. They just have the minutes are so spoken for.
Yep.
There's so many ball handlers too.
And that's something they've been missing all year. They've just had a lot of volatility with their health.
Yeah, I saw Scotty Barnes today too. He was like 4 for 7 from the field with like 8 assists and 9 rebounds.
He takes a lot of pressure off Fred too.
I mean, that's why Fred's just playing like a fucking god this season. The more I look at this, I'm like, why isn't this Washington spread like minus 8.5 like I think it should be? I almost feel like the Rockets are the side. I feel like I'm on the wrong side. All right. I don't like the Wizards anymore.
Let's go to real quick. Brooklyn, Indiana. Brooklyn's basically got everyone.
Kyrie plays now.
I think Kyrie's playing too.
Is this his first game?
He's not listed on the injury report. I mean, I would think
Kyrie's playing.
He didn't play when they lost to Memphis beat him the other night, right? That was Memphis that smoked them, yeah.
He didn't play. But it's because he only plays away games. He
can't play in New York, yeah. So I think this is his first game back. They're 6.5 favorites. I mean
6.5. I have 3.5, bro.
Then yours must not be accounting for DraftKings is 6.5. Yours must not be accounting for Kyrie. 3.5. I love it.
You can get a 3.5 in Vegas right now.
You should jump on that.
Maybe you can actually take it. Maybe it's off the board. Yeah, but everybody knows about Kyrie. This isn't like new news. Like he's going to be playing when it's.
Yeah, I'm not saying it's new news. I'm just saying at 3.5, it's a big difference from 6.5. But I like it at 6.5 because the Pacers don't have LeVert, they don't have Brogdon. This is just. I mean, obviously they have a major advantage on interior play with Sabonis and Turner, but those two are like. They don't play that big.
I saw the what's it called? I watched this game, this Indiana Knicks game today, and I want that time of my life back. It was such a bad game. Although I will say,
did the Kings pull that out? I mean, the Knicks pulled that out. I'm watching the Kings.
The Knicks won by like 10. It was close in the fourth, though.
Okay.
Oh, it's at 4. Almost getting to
Except Lakers got the ball. Oh, Carey? Oh, that's a weak foul call. All right.
I
like the Nets.
I think it all depends. If Kyrie's playing, the thing is,
no Brogdon, no LeVert.
The one thing I will say about this game, but like who's the guard for the Nets?
I mean, James
Harden?
Yeah, Pat Harden.
I mean, he's like that. Like, doesn't do a lot for me.
And who sniffs Katie's jockstrap?
Miles Turner's not the worst guard.
Dude, Katie is way too athletic for him.
Katie's way too. Who guards Katie ever?
I'm not saying he's a guardable player, but Miles Turner definitely ain't that dude.
I don't know, man. The one thing I'll say about this game that's making me lean Pacers, because I do lean Pacers. One, this line's going to come down. There's no way it's going to stay. There's no way it's going to be a 6.5 by the time tip, just because the Nets came out. I remember seeing after their loss to the Grizz last night or whatever, they came out whining about that shit, or the loss before or something. Whoever they lost to came out complaining about that shit. Sabonis had a terrible game today. I watched, and he missed like tons of free throws. He had to have missed 5 or 6 free throws. I think he might come out and just shove it to them because there's no.
They got the back-to-back too.
Who?
Pacers.
Who? Yeah, Pacers are on a back-to-back.
Just like because we were just like the Spurs do. The Nets also just got embarrassed the other night by Memphis. I don't know, man. I really like the Nets in this.
I think they got embarrassed by Memphis because they stink.
Well, they don't have the depth that Memphis does. That's for sure. And Memphis just plays good basketball. I love Memphis. We love Memphis. But you want this to be our face-off? I'll gladly take this as a face-off.
Let's see what the line settles at. If I can get like 4 or 5 points, I will. 3.5. It feels like it's going to go the other way. The only thing, I mean, it gives me a reserve, the fact that I had to watch today.
I would take it with you at the 6.5.
Backcourt led by Dwayne Washington and Kiefer Sykes. I mean, Kiefer Sykes went to fucking Wisconsin Green Bay, okay?
That's why I'm telling you. I would gladly take the 6.5 again.
I think there's something up with this game, bro. I just feel something about the Pacers.
All right, let's move on to Toronto, Milwaukee.
We have a bunch of games.
I love Toronto getting 9 points. I don't know why the spread's that big. Like I said, no Grayson. Let me make sure they're still out tomorrow. Grayson Allen and Connaughton. But I believe they're both on health protocol.
Yikes. Yeah, that Pacers team is risky.
Yep, they both went on COVID protocol today.
Who?
Connaughton, Grayson Allen, and my boy Jordan Norwa.
All right, I'd want the point. I don't want any shot on the outright. I think I'll be on Toronto too.
+9, like they're too good to be 9-point dogs to anyone.
But the only thing that I don't like is because it's on a back-to-back, and Toronto actually does play their core players like a lot. Like I think they only played 32 or something minutes tonight, like the core of them. But like they just always play them a lot, and it's a little scary. But
they have their depth now.
Does their length kind of cancel out Toronto's length and their advantage?
No, I think the Raptors have the advantage of length still.
No, but I mean, does Milwaukee have enough that kind of cancels that, and a lot of the stuff they're trying to do then gets stunted, and they can still rely on Drew on the other end? And it's like lower scoring, maybe.
I don't think so, because I mean, like Middleton's not a great defender. Giannis obviously is a great defender. Bobby Portis solid defender, but not super athletic. Not athletic like the Toronto bigs. I like the matchup for Toronto.
Geez, missing all their guards. Milwaukee.
Yeah, besides Holiday, which is that's a plus matchup for them, that his size on Fred.
Yeah, you'd think going Toronto then.
Yeah, I'm thinking about I can get him plus 310.
Man, this team is kind of sweet though.
Toronto,
Grayson Allen on.
There's no Grayson Allen.
No, I know. I'm just saying before. Yeah, no Grayson Allen. I mean, they're going to be playing. Yeah, so they'll be playing Wesley Matthews and Rodney Hood alongside Holiday. So then I think we almost have like a wash at guard. This game's going to go one of two ways. I wouldn't put too much on it because it's like the athleticism. I wonder how this goes. What happened in past matchups? It's like, how does that athleticism split? Does it split in the favor?
It's tough to look at past matchups though, because Raptors have had so many guys. Like Anunoby has been out for a while. Scotty Barnes was out for a while.
They played in Toronto, and Toronto won 97-93. I knew it would be a low-scoring match between these two. They both need their length to kind of get to the rim and establish what they want to do, or at least get the driving lanes. So how does it cancel? Where's the variance at? Interesting. Wow, a lot of fouls on the Raptors, even at home. Okay. Yeah, I think it would have to be Raptors or nothing for me. I just really like them.
Same.
All right.
Same.
All right, we move hither. Oklahoma City, Minnesota.
I know who you like.
We got 4 left.
I like them too, though. I said I know who you like, but I like them too.
Why? I like both these teams because there's no Russell and without Russell and Towns, I then like the Timberwolves because I like the other people.
Are you sure that they're both still out?
No, that's the only way I would.
Oh yeah. Hold on. Oh no, they're both game time decisions. That's right. That's what I noticed. Both of them they're going to be like, they could be inserted in, which makes it a tough one to call.
I just think OKC is like better. I don't know. I think OKC is like kind of
I do too. That's what I'm saying. But when Minnesota, if both those guys get announced as definitely play, I feel like the line's already.
If those two get announced as playing, I'll be on Oklahoma City.
You don't think the line's already accounting for that at 8?
That they're playing?
Yeah. I can't see it getting bigger.
Yeah. Or there's just massive shit wrong with Oklahoma City.
Which I don't think that there is. I don't remember anything jumping out in that. Yeah. No Robinson Earl. Oh, no. Robinson Earl, he's been out, but he went out.
No Dort. Oh.
Yeah. That kind
no
of
Lou Dort. Betting on the Thunder without Lou Dort. I mean, what is it is it even any fun anymore?
But Robinson Earl should be back.
He was placed in the league's health and safety protocols on
last Monday. Yeah.
But everybody's different. It's
no, you're right.
So it really doesn't matter. Lou Dort, man.
Lou Dort's he's crucial to them.
Oh my God, he's so crucial. He's just crucial to the lifeblood of everything you're trying to accomplish. I got to come back to that. I mean, that's all completely dependent on Cat and them anyways. At a principle, I'll probably take it if Cat's not playing. Or if Cat's playing, Cat and Russell, because you got to work those two back in. You want to talk about some inefficient times. That's about it. You want to light up an inefficiency blunt and put a little hot box with Cat and D'Angelo Russell in there. All right, let's get to the last 3. Utah Jazz at Denver.
I don't have a line for that. That's the only one I don't have a line for.
I don't either. I think it'll probably come out around. Oh no, it's at 6.
That's it.
I thought it'd be like 5 or 4.
I thought it would be more the way the Nuggets have been playing in with their injury report.
What's different about their injury report than always? They just are they're like the Walking Dead.
They really are.
They're literally just hobbling around. I mean,
no Monte Morris, Austin Rivers day to day.
There are some guards getting run in the NBA right now that it's just like, holy shit, these
Jeff
guys are
Green's still out. Yeah. I mean, that's a team with some they're struggling.
Nice to get Austin Rivers back. Come on.
Yeah, if he can play, it's crazy how crucial that is for them.
Oh my God, they lost Michael Porter Jr. to back surgery. He's getting another back surgery on his back.
Gone. It sucks.
Might be.
Dude,
I told you.
Sorry,
bro, I told you the story of that. His morning of the draft, or like a month before the draft, he couldn't get out of bed.
Yeah. He was a high risk, high reward guy. You saw what he did when he was healthy, though.
It's the fucking same thing with Zion. Nobody believed me that you can't just throw down fucking windmill dunks against Army for no reason when you weigh 300 pounds. But hey, I mean, he has more money than it worked out fine for him.
I mean, yeah, endorsements.
Oh, nice shot by Davion Mitchell there to end the third. He's going to be such a stud.
Yeah.
They just need to get rid of I don't know how more apparent. If you watch their games through the lens De'Aaron Fox and Buddy Hield need to fucking be shown the door in that place, and they will get 40 times better. All the usage that those two have.
And their market values. I mean, Buddy Hield's making a little too much money, but De'Aaron Fox you could get a nice return for.
I'm going to make a prediction. We'll see what happens. I think the Lakers are going to pull away in the fourth. You need the biggest person for this team. They play no defense without Rashawn Holmes. He's the most important person on this team. Without them, I feel you fade all the time, except possibly in the game we'll talk about 2 from now.
But we're on the Thunder.
I'm taking the Nuggets +6. Fuck that.
That's right. I forgot we went to that game. But we're on the Thunder, especially if Towns and
No, I'm on
Russell
the Thunder
come back.
only if they play. Otherwise, I like Minnesota. I think a lot of their players are really good. I think their guards play tough defense, force a lot of turnovers. I see them trying really hard, forcing shit, even if they don't know what the fuck to do with the ball after. And I think Jalen Noel is awesome. When people start to figure out how good that kid is and finally give him a chance, he's going to be an NBA rotation guy. I need people to understand that because he's not getting enough run, and I want to see more Jalen Noel. He's a very good basketball player. He needs more run.
All right, fair. But you also like the
Vanderbilt is awesome. Vanderbilt is awesome. I think he's awesome. He needs to stay out of foul trouble a little bit better. But
you also like the Nuggets?
I like the Nuggets.
I mean, the Jazz have a lot of stuff going on. They have half their teams day to day. Bogdanovich day to day, Clarkson day to day, Mitchell day to day, Royce O'Neal day to day, Whiteside day to day. Ingles just went on protocol today, so he's definitely out. Gobert day to day. You don't know what you're getting in this game.
I bet you that's a game you should take early. That's a game we should take now. That's a game you need to take right now.
That's why it's probably not available for him right now. It's the only game not up on DraftKings. Only one.
I can see a world where what's weird to me? Because you look at up and down their bench and you're like, dude, just winner after winner after winner in college, all these awesome guys. One of these pieces is not like the other on their team, and his name is Jordan Clarkson. I don't understand why he's still there. He's nothing like everybody else on the team. It's crazy. I guess there's some Davion Mitchell in him. But I like the Nugs. You like the Jazz?
I mean, the Nuggets have been playing so bad lately. And dude, the other night, I got Barton on my fantasy team. His stat line, he went 4 of 12 from the field with 7 turnovers. He almost had double the turnovers as he had made field goals.
He's out of his mind.
He really is. I used to like him, and I guess maybe as like a guard off the bench, it elevates his play. But as someone that has to start and contribute, he is talk about a liability. Damian Jones, travel. Took an extra little step there.
Well, that's because he's a kid.
Yeah,
I think they almost like need Austin Rivers a little bit on this team. Bones is back.
Bones did not have a good game either.
See, Devon Reed playing major minutes is a problem. So I can't take them, but I can lean that way.
Okay, fair.
Devon Reed shouldn't be playing major minutes.
There's just a lot going on there. That's a pretty big no touch. Let's jump to Miami and Portland. Portland's got, like they've had all year, they just have a lot of guys out. They did have a nice.
Miami has more people out. The spread is -1 Portland.
Yeah, No, I know Miami's got a ton out too. This is a game of the broken and the bruised. But Miami's, I guess they both have done it a lot. They both have been really hurt all year. Portland more in recent history, and Miami just all year. Butler out for so long, and finally comes back, and then he's hurt again. Bam's been out long term. Yeah, I get. Portland plays pretty well at home. You got they definitely got the front court. Portland.
I haven't seen a game. I mean, if that Simons guy has something that's fucking a game that even resembles that game the other night ever again, I'll be shocked. So it's the whole Miami team.
What do you mean it's the whole Miami team?
Oh, they have Harrow still.
Yeah,
and there's no Jimmy Butler. Give me Miami. Give me Miami. I'll take them as long as they have breathing, movable bodies against this freaking Blazers team. It's such a bad. Although, you know what would be the funniest thing in the world? If now the fact that they actually put size on the perimeter starting just out of pure necessity because nobody's healthy, and they actually put size out there with Simmons and shit, and then just go on a huge run and start winning just to shove it in the face of management like you actually thought Lillard McCollum would work. And we're Lehigh guys. We went to Lehigh together. We're CJ guys.
Love CJ.
Love him. But I also live in reality, not Disney World.
I mean, that backcourt would have worked 20 years ago, but it doesn't work today.
40 years ago. 40.
I'll meet you in the middle.
Wasn't Dr. J around by 20 years ago? No, 20 years ago, dude, John Starks would have taken that backcourt and ate them for lunch and pinned them to the backboard after by their tighty whities.
Yeah, I guess that backcourt just really never works. It's just too small.
It's not basketball. It's not real.
Yeah.
It never works.
Yeah.
I'm taking Miami, dude. Fuck that.
Yeah, and I mean, you know what the biggest X factor for me is the coaching disparity. Spoelstra is so much better a coach than my boy. And I love Chauncey Billups, but
who's going
not
to
as a
guard
coach.
Jokic?
That's what I was saying. The front court matchup is where they're where Miami's going to struggle. You got Nurkic, and Nance has been playing pretty good too.
You want to talk about the lesser of two evils in a game? I got to take a team that's starting Caleb Martin, or on the other side, I have to take the Blazers. You want to talk about tough decisions in life?
That's why I think you look at the coaching matchup, to be honest, and I think Spoelstra just out-coaches Chauncey Billups. Man does not get enough credit.
I think you're probably right there. I like Kyle Guy getting minutes for the Heat, though. Spoelstra knows what he wants.
The guy?
Stauskas on the bench, too.
Ew, that guy's Nick Stauskas is still in the NBA?
Yeah.
He doesn't get minutes, does he?
No, holy shit. Jordan Poole went 12 of 17 the other night for 32 points.
Dude, he's turned into something. I think he should be most improved player this year.
You're Kings! You're Kings! They're running away! I don't even know if I
Not running away. Oh, LeBron just missed it.
Do I take the Lakers? I'm taking them. Oh, they won't give me it. Plus 4.5.
Then? Shit, that would have been big. Going up 7 would have been big.
I mean, this game's over, dude. The Kings have it. Damn it.
No, they don't have it.
Yes, they do. The Lakers can't come back. Although this is the ultimate test. We should stay until the end of this. It's like the ultimate test.
They just stripped it again. I don't know. Tyrese?
One team that can't hold on to the ball for shit. One team that can't close. And then one team.
Too easy, Davion. Set up 7.
Davion's having a game.
Timeout. He doesn't. I don't understand why he doesn't get more tread. I guess because, like you said, De'Aaron Fox is just in his way.
Just clogging it up, doing absolutely nothing. Although, I mean, tonight, 10 of 16 for plus 12, plus minus 5 assists.
That's De'Aaron Fox's line?
Yeah, this is the best game I've ever seen him play.
I saw him have a really bad offensive foul earlier, but yeah, I guess he is playing pretty well. He did hit a big 3. too. I saw.
This might be his best game of all time,
dude. I'm telling you, they've played. I don't know how many. I've maybe just because I've seen them play the Lakers in the 2 other times they played, but they play the Lakers tough.
See, if they
for whatever reason, it's a bad matchup for the Lakers, but there's a lot of those out there.
I'm taking plus 207 on the Lakers. Just gotta do it out of principle sometimes.
I'm on the Kings at plus 190.
Oh, and we do. Hello.
All right, let's talk this last game real quick. My favorite play of the day, though, is the Raptors at plus 9.
Your favorite play is the Raptors at plus 9?
Yep.
Wait, we still have one more.
I know. I'm just throwing that out there again.
Possibly. This Miami game is a conundrum. I don't even know how to feel about it, to be honest. I have no idea how to feel about that. When on one side you have just a Jimmy Butler-led band of croonies with Caleb Martin in the starting lineup is honestly, I don't think I can bet on that. Because if you lose, you're just like, that's life.
He's been playing pretty well, though.
All right, so the Hawks thing, dude, I don't do that. I watched enough of that kid. I watched enough of Nevada. I got all the Caleb Martin I need for this.
I know you hate the guy.
I don't need any more of that in my life. Just like I got all the Kevin Porter I need in my lifetime. These people, I don't need anymore. I have all the fucking Jimmy Butler I need in my lifetime. Let me tell you, if I never seen him play another game of basketball, I'll be a happy, happy man. And I loved Jimmy Butler at Marquette. Took a lot for that kid to sour me.
You didn't like him in Chicago?
No. I don't like people that call fucking out their whole team. You're part of the team, dummy. It's partly your fault.
I don't know.
This stinks. Although Cat was on that team, so they stunk. That's a bunch of stink.
You can't tell me he was. I think in that locker room, he probably didn't go about it the best way, but I think in that locker room, he was probably right.
I think the universe drew him to that team for the shit can he is to be with other shit cans, because shit cans should be with shit cans. No, I can't do him.
All right, fair enough.
Hawks, Kings, I refuse to ever lay another wager on the Hawks this season, especially
with John Collins out. Agreed. I know the Kings are on a back-to-back, which isn't great, but they got superior guard play with no Herter, and who else is out?
This isn't actually a pick'em, is it?
It is.
What are we missing?
Well, it's the back-to-back, I think, that's making it a pick'em. Trae Young could be out. Bogdanovich.
Did they beat the Lakers?
I thought Bogdanovich was back the other night. Oh, Collins could be back.
A layup. Started off with a layup. A LeBron. You like
I mean, I told you the game's definitely not over.
I don't know. I have a hard time imagining them coming back. Although if there's a team who's going to blow it, this is them. This is actually really good. This is good TV.
Good foul.
Great narrative. You love a good narrative.
You do. I'd still go Kings.
What were you saying? The foul on that Malik Monk block?
I'm happy with it. I'm on the Kings, so yes, I'm happy with.
Oh, you're saying the foul that just happened?
Yeah, on Buddy Hield.
I thought you were calling the block 3 a foul.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm going Kings again.
What are we missing, dude?
Collins might be back. He went on protocol on the 26th. Tomorrow is the 5th.
He's definitely the most important person on that team.
And if he comes back, he eats against this Kings front court with no Holmes. Eats.
Oh, God. Can you imagine Marvin Bagley trying to guard John Collins? What the hell?
You just got a 3 from dude. Monk's having a nice little game, and Bradley's having a nice little game too. They're both hitting some shots.
No,
but Davion.
I don't think the Lakers can close this gap.
Did you take it though?
The plus 207? Yeah. Yeah, I did.
Oh, so you're just doing the double negative thing.
No, I did it because we've been talking about it for the last 30 minutes. I put my money where my mouth is. I don't, and just because at a principle of, I think if you actually live bet at like plus 200 or better against the Kings every single time they have a lead in like the fourth quarter, you might and make a shitload of money. Have you ever seen a team give up more fourth quarter leads than the Kings?
No, they're pretty good at it. Sorry, I'm kind of circling back.
All right, let's circle
that Rockets Wizards. Before we got on, I was initially the Rock just because I have recency bias and I saw they played us the other night and I was thinking, yeah, this Rockets team could totally do it, especially against the banged up Wizards. Then I saw Harrow might be coming back. Hachimura might be back. And then we got talking, it swayed me back to the Wizards, but the Wizards aren't that good.
I'm having problems with the Wizards personally right now in my head.
Yeah.
There's something wrong.
And plus 205?
You know what a big part of what's wrong in my head? I keep picturing Kyle Kuzma and Jason Tate driving at him, and Kyle Kuzma doing the like, what? Like some kind of little fit. Like, I didn't foul him. It's like, dude, you did. Stop.
Yeah.
Like just something where it's like a toughness thing or it's a something. There's something scary, Terry, about this. Also, are they playing Tice's back, right? So if Tice is center, does that drag Gafford out or Gafford can't guard him and they're draining threes? Do the Rockets win this game?
And Christian Wood is back from the – that's the thing, though. You got Christian Wood back and you got – they just hit another Malik freaking Monk, man.
Kevin Porter is not. I like my plus 200 down the line with 5 minutes. They will do plus 207. I can't do the fucking Wizards. I want to take the Rockets money line.
I know.
I'm feeling frisky.
205, man.
How do you like?
What do you have
like me going? The only play I like on the board is Washington, all the way to Rockets money line in like 5 minutes.
Well, knowing you, that I'm not surprised. Our viewers might be, but
that means I just lay off. Because either way, I can see it going. So I'm gonna lay off that one.
Ooh, we got a comment again.
Someone? No way.
Yeah, what 17 minutes ago, Lexus.
Is this a virus?
I think we're getting some bots.
Wait,
jump in.
VA wide receiver Tech. So a wide receiver from Virginia Tech. Well, do I know any? I don't think I know any this year. They all transferred before this season. I mean, everybody's transferring now. That thing's going down in flames. That program is literally going down. I hope you don't mean anything mean by that because of what happened there. Don't be mean. Actually, be mean like I care. All right, I like Lean Magic. I like the Pistons. I like the Celtics. As long as the line, like I imagine the line's going to be, it's 8.5. Yeah. Down to 8. If you come down to 7.5, I might have to, or it's San Antonio money line. You definitely don't take San Antonio spread. That makes no sense to me. I can fuck with Golden State. Maybe that's our best play. Golden State. Yeah, it's coming up. It's -5 across the board now. You want to make that a consensus?
What's that? Which one's that?
The Warriors -5. If Luka's first game back, I'll definitely do it.
As our face-off?
No, consensus.
Oh, yeah.
I think Warriors -5 is a consensus. Yeah, you know what I want? What's the name of Luka and Joel Embiid's trainer? Because I think they go to the same trainer. Like, seriously, he doesn't work them out. He just has some fucking
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yeah, like it's honestly like I'm going to that trainer right now. Like, who is he? It's crazy. Those two both look like, and they both look exhausted all the time. Brooklyn, Indiana, I'll face off with you.
Gladly. Let's duel.
A +6.5.
Yeah, I'll take the +6.5. I don't care.
I love it. I'll take the Pacers.
Fuck it. I'll do it live.
What do you mean that you'll do it live?
It's just a quote.
Okay. All right. So we're
but we're also Raptors +9 as a consensus, right?
Yeah. Yep.
So we got Raptors and Warriors consensus face off.
OKC +8 pending that
Cat and or
Russell are playing. I want them in. I don't want them out. If they're out, I don't want a piece of OKC. But I think OKC can win that game. Why not? But without those guys, just the other pieces are really good. I don't know why they have those like net negative. These teams that just have these like net negatives thrown in that screw up their whole team. I mean, this is crazy. On DraftKings, it's already people are betting Atlanta right now. Did they watch that last game? I watched that Blazers. The thing is, Atlanta wins that Blazers game a very, very, very high percentage of the time. Like they don't just shoot fuck you from 3 every game.
No. The Blazers played an awesome game to win that without Lillard and McCollum. Are you kidding me? I told you I was.
Dude, what the fuck is going on in this game with LeBron just draining threes?
Dude, he's become a good 3-point
He
shooter.
actually has. It's insane. But his stroke like looks better and better each season. Buddy,
my buddy, your buddy.
I saw it. I'm a little bit ahead of you.
But yeah, it's amazing. It's amazing.
Keep watching. I want to see your dance for what happens next.
Are you that far ahead of me?
Yeah. I don't know why.
This isn't fun. I'm watching on NBA TV. What are you watching on? Malik Monk again? Don't tell me Malik Monk does it again. Dude, you're so far ahead of me to have seen that. I just saw it.
What?
I just saw Malik Monk
LeBron hit 2. LeBron hit 2 and Buddy hit 2.
Oh, then I'm ahead of you. I got 109, 108.
Yeah. No, I'm just saying. I thought you would be when Hield hit a second one. I was waiting for another. Oh,
I didn't see the first one. I was going to the second one. But yeah,
both of these lines don't make any sense to me. This Sacramento line or this Miami line. Well, I guess Miami does because Caleb Martin's starting, so I'm not touching that. But Sacramento, I feel like you got to take Sacramento.
I really think Collins must be playing.
Let's see how this game ends, too.
Collins must be returning.
But, like, right now, the thing is with the Kings, minutes don't matter because they spread them out so much. There's so many, especially at guard. Like, I saw Davion Mitchell was at, like, 19 minutes in the fourth quarter.
I mean, they do have 4 legit guards. So even if you don't like Fox and Hield, they have 4 very legit NBA guards.
It's not that I don't like
and
Fox.
That's such a plus.
I don't think you can win with them.
You're not gonna. I mean, you can win in the regular season, but yeah, you're not gonna like win shit with them. Agreed.
I think all these blown leads are starting to beg to differ with you, Shell. They're starting to differ with you that it's tough to win when.
Well, that's good. That's just because they haven't figured out that in crunch time it should be just Mitchell and Halliburton on the court. And if you want to put Hield at the 3, fine, go for it.
Like the fucking Lakers tonight have 94.
Because right now, 3:31 left, 3:30 left. Like Halliburton, well, he just gave it up to Halliburton, but Halliburton should be controlling the rock. He should be running the offense. And Davion Mitchell should be in too. Like, why is Davion Mitchell not in right now? That's part of the problem.
He's not in with 3:30?
No, they don't. That's what he doesn't get those minutes. But
who's the coach?
Tyrese.
Who's the coach?
Tyrese Balls. It's fucking. Is Walton still sick or did he get fired? Am I that out of the loop?
Walton's the coach. Yeah, you're right.
But he's not. I haven't seen him on the sideline in forever.
You can't fire him. If you fired him, you're fucking crazy.
Dude, Malik Monk is unconscious.
They need Malik Monk on this team.
Dude, he is. But tonight,
he is. Malik Monk.
Tonight, the guy is just.
No, but see, the thing is, when you surround LeBron with shooters,
and there's the big turnover. I think the Lakers pull away with it right now.
He's one of the most dynamic playmakers to ever walk planet Earth, if not the most dynamic playmaker in basketball to ever walk planet Earth. When you put a bunch of shooters around him, he's really good. When you put a bunch of people who can't shoot for shit around him like they have now, doesn't really work out. That's why Monk is like the most important person on the team besides him.
I mean, Avery Bradley's also important for that reason. He can shoot. That was too easy. Foul him.
Nah, don't do that.
I mean, foul him like hard so he doesn't get the freaking and one. But oh boy.
Plus 207, bring me home.
How much were they down when he took that? 5?
7. 7 with like 9 minutes to go.
Oh my God, De'Aaron Fox! If you don't score, oh, thank God. Halliburton was wide open for a catch and shoot 3.
7 with like 9 minutes to go. You should be. So what's your final slate for tomorrow?
We picked it. We got our 2 favorites. We got the Warriors and the Raptors.
Who are we?
Sprinkle a little Raptors money line in my opinion.
And we're going head to head on the Nuggets and the Pacers.
No, I didn't say I'm taking the Jazz. There's way too much volatility. I don't know who's playing in that game. Half their team's on day-to-days.
Oh, have some balls.
And Ingles is out. Dude, you want me to? I don't know if our viewers would like it. I'll whip my balls out.
Joey Ingles is the straw that broke the camel's back for you.
I'm just saying, no Joe Ingles with the rest of the starting lineup on a day-to-day, plus a couple of the bench guys. Like, I don't know what I'm getting with them.
I see Jared Butler's finally starting to get some run. You know who that team could use?
Is he?
And who I think is like the most awesome piece on your team? You guys are so much better with George Niang.
This game's over and won. Good bet by you.
They might even cover, like I said. I said they're going to pull away this quarter and cover. Even if it's late, let's see. They need to cover 6.5. That's a lot. They're up.
They're up 6 right now.
Oh, shit. They're going to be up 7. Oh, maybe it's not that bad.
Oh.
Maybe they cover. No, the problem is the front end of the 1-1. Or it misses the. I
do like the Magic to cover too, but
they should have that in the NBA. I don't know why they don't. It makes it more exciting when they have the front end of the 1-1 in college basketball on the first few fouls.
He missed it. All right, we can get a 3 and make this interesting.
Yeah, this game's not over.
Well, obviously it's not over, but it's not looking good either.
I like my plus 207 more than your plus 190. I'll say that.
I mean,
I like your purple shirt that matches the king, so it's like a wash.
It's actually it's pink.
Yeah.
But
I like purple. I'm a big purple guy.
Purple's a good color.
I bought some purple NFT as the background for my Twitter.
Repeat that phrase?
I bought some purple NFT as the background for my Twitter. I know that is a phrase where it's like almost like repeat that for yourself and think about what you just said. I want you to stew in that sentence, my friend. It's like if you want to say things like that to people, then you should have to sit in it as well.
Oh man. Sorry I missed that investment.
All right. So I gotta write these down so I can, because it fucking annoyed me leaving because we had talked about the Raptors. I was pissed I didn't put out the Raptors as a late pick.
I can say anyone that watches all hour and 5 minutes of this, I'm sorry for you. This was not a very put together episode. Bro, so a lot of lulls. You fell out for like 5 minutes, like our opening 2 minutes. This is.
Have you ever seen some of the fucking people just this new age of like streaming and shit? Dude, I've checked in to see what a lot of the people like.
Yo, these are our viewers, so tread lightly.
What? No, I watch streams every day. I watch pick streams and stuff. I'm saying like Twitch streams where it's like a guy just sitting there talking or playing video games. They have a lot of them. Bro, one of the biggest Twitch guys he's like a Hawaiian guy who does woodwork. Like I'm saying, people just sit there and watch him carve fucking wood, and that's it. Like he barely talks.
At least you're picking up a trait then. Like watching us for an hour, what the hell are you picking up?
I hope you learned a decent amount about basketball.
Hopefully you're learning about. Hopefully we're making.
I mean, that's what I try and give because nobody else very few people on social media break down like actual matchups on the court. That's what I like. Like I like the Jashawn Tate versus Kyle Kuzma matchup tomorrow. That's exciting to me. That's what I want to watch tomorrow. I'm excited for that.
Tate's bullish, man. I don't know if Kuzma's gonna like that smoke. I don't think he wants any of that smoke.
All right. Exhibit 1, This is exhibit 1 for why De'Aaron Fox can't be on your fucking team if you want
What
to
did
win.
he just
Even
do? Did he just take a terrible fucking shot?
Threw it out of bounds.
I mean, I just don't understand why he's even in this situation. Like, don't even play him.
Because if De'Aaron Fox isn't in the game in the last 2 minutes, 3 minutes of the game for scoring, what the fuck is he on the team for then? There's no point to even have him on the team in the first place.
But you got it from enough other places. Like, again, like, give the ball to Tyrese. Tyrese, come get the ball. But then he does that really quickly, I guess. He got you 2 points in like 4 seconds. He does go 90 feet very quickly.
I'm happy I didn't take the Lakers spread pregame because I forgot the Lakers love missing free throws at the end of games, like Westbrook and LeBron.
LeBron misses free throws too. Yeah, they have some bad free throw shooters on this team.
Just at the end of games, like I noticed when they really need to make them at the end of games, they give it to Malik Monk or Austin Reeves or somebody that can actually hit them.
Yeah.
Because for as good as LeBron's gotten from threes.
All right, so you writing our picks down? Is that what you're doing?
Yeah.
We got Warrior.
Yeah, make sure I post them. The Grizz one, I'm fine with not posting, but I'm annoyed I didn't post Raptors today.
I'm pretty pissed we didn't post the Grizz one. That's on me. I love that +3. I don't know what it ended at. I got it at +3 on Monday night, and I was salivating.
I didn't know Garland was playing till later, though. I checked injury reports, and I didn't see that till way later in the day, so I wouldn't have known. The only reason I would have taken them is because Garland was playing. So then you have working the star player back in. I literally say that.
You think they would have been better off without Garland playing?
Yeah, dude. People always underestimate. Do you know what it's like, dude? When you watch it.
So who would the starting backcourt have been for Cleveland if Garland didn't play?
Like Pangos or whatever.
You're gonna take.
I know what I'm saying.
You're gonna take +3 hot Memphis team. Come on, bro.
I'm going to show you how bad a line Garland
had.
I don't know what he had, but
I know they were coming on a back-to-back, but that Memphis team with Ja back they're scary right now.
Darius Garland shot 9 for 26 and had a -3. They didn't play Pangos. Goodwin. They got Brett, the Goodwin guy from the Hawks, who played backup. He had a -1. Whatever. He played fucking Garland played 36 minutes. But I have a really hard time ever taking a team that's working a star back in. That's why if Kyrie has to be worked back in from like never playing into back in, I'm going to take the Pacers even if they have nobody. Because you can't there's enough parity at these levels of sports where if you give away like 5, 6, 7 possessions a game, it's like that's really hard to overcome because it's like that's just from working the star player back in. Then you have the regular turnovers that occur anyways. You're getting up into a pretty high number of turnovers here.
Your boy Malik Monk just missed 2.
I can't be celebrating before the egg drops. This is a you type of thing. What would be more fitting is if I celebrated, rubbed in your face, and then they blew it at the end. That would be poetry.
A 5-point lead with freaking 24 seconds, 25 seconds.
You want to talk about poetry?
Poetic justice? That would be some poetic justice.
That would be poetry right there.
I think I would just start blasting that song.
Kevin Love had a pretty good game. No, he didn't. Pretty inefficient. Yeah, I don't know. All right, so
I don't know how you don't love the Memphis +3 in that, regardless of Garland playing or not. But to each his own.
Because 9 for 26 is so fucking inefficient.
Who would have come in and given them better options?
Just don't shoot 20. I don't know, but you don't know just don't take fucking not 26 shots and not hit.
Write down these picks, bro.
You can't hit 30% of your shots, dude. Write down these picks, bro. Fuck you. Are you taking the Magic?
With the points?
Yeah.
Yeah, I would take the Magic with the points.
All you, dog. Do it.
I know I'm not picking that game. I'm just saying that's what I would take.
All right, I'm taking the Pistons. You taking them? No, you like the Hornets.
And I'm just not. I would take the Hornets, but I'm not touching that game.
All right, I'm on the Pistons.
I got 3 games I like.
Spread, probably.
I got 4 games I like, really.
I like the Warriors. I like the Raptors, and I
Love the Raptors. Like OKC. And I like the Rockets money line.
I kind of think Philly might just fuck you guys up.
Oh, fuck who guys up? I like the Sixers. That's my
Oh
team.
yeah, I think you guys are gonna fuck them up. I don't want anything to do with Orlando.
Embiid could totally feast. He's been hot. He could easily stay hot. They had 4 days off before. They had 4 days off before their game last night.
What happened? Is it a timeout?
Yeah,
my thing just went out.
Dude, I think what's his name got fired and Pelicans old coach. Why am I blanking on his name?
Alvin Gentry?
Gentry might be the new coach. I like Alvin Gentry, but
you're right. He did get fired.
How about that?
I liked
When did that happen?
I know I liked Luke Walton. Earlier this season. Now I remember it.
Yeah, I guess it's been a while.
You need an old coach. And this is why. Now I got the stream back. This is why you fade the Kings in the fourth quarter at plus money every time. I think I'm going to start an experiment just to see, and I'm going to take them every time now. They can't get fucking shots, dude. They can't get shots off. That would be the prime way to score, would be to throw the ball.
Well, the big reason is because you got fucking De'Aaron Fox just being reckless.
And the Lakers just don't want to win it, though. You're just missing. It's fucking comical. These fucking.
Oh my god, man! How many free throws? 10 for 17.
Let's be completely honest.
10 for 17. I can shoot 10 for 17 from the free throw line.
I can shoot 10 for 17 from the free line. I haven't touched a basketball in fucking years.
Oh, man.
When I actually touched it last time, it was me and Was just fucking around in the gym shooting it. We played one-on-one, me and Was, for a little bit. But he's so fat that it didn't matter.
He probably got tired real quick. And
just out-rebounding him. And, he had, basketball skill. But that doesn't matter if you're, fat. And I'm, bigger and taller, and so it doesn't matter. Because he gave me he was if you can get the 4 points or something,
did you beat him?
11, and it's I got the 4 points and he had 3. I was why are you giving me such an easy task? Yeah, it was a joke. I'm too much bigger,
and you're in much better shape. What's the bigger thing?
It's really
a one-on-one game is all about not all about, but it had a lot to do with endurance.
Yeah, and motor.
Yeah.
If you just go get your own board or not, exactly.
Exactly.
Wait, what was it? What was I going to? Why did that come up?
I don't know, man. We're rambling really bad here. Let's wrap it up.
I know we don't really need to watch the end of this Kings Lakers game.
This game is very over. I mean, as much as the Lakers would like to give it back to the Kings, that ain't happening.
Yo, we should. It's
like a game of hot potato.
Yo, if somebody watches to the end of this and posts the key word that he just said, whatever Shelly just said, he said hot. If you post that fucking word, you made it this long, you post that word on the thread or post it fucking anywhere in our social media because that word's not going to be anywhere else. You tweet
us and post it, and Leiden will.
I will send you $100. Because if you fucking listen to this, God bless you.
That's not an easy $100, but you deserve it.
No, just the fact that the odds of somebody having this level of fortitude are so low, but they should be rewarded.
I mean, yeah, the chances of the 3 people that actually watch this watching it in its entirety is
the Wake Forest Demon Deacons will basically Venmo you $100.
Big win tonight. Or last night.
Love my Wake Forest Demon Deacons, although without their point guard too, which is especially impressive. You got ruled out
was 50. Wake Forest? No, Wake Forest was that. Who was the play tonight? It was Wake Forest tonight. Who was last night?
I took the Knicks tonight too.
Wisconsin was last night.
Johnny Davis, who we'll be talking about on this podcast soon, baby. Next year, 1 year's time, we'll be talking about Johnny Davis on here.
I should have been looking to cash out that Kings play a while ago. Fuck me. What are you going to do?
The Kings?
That plus 190, I said I should have been looking to cash it out a while ago.
If you live bet on DraftKings, you can, or FanDuel, you can cash out of a live bet too.
You can cash out on any bet, yeah. I mean, they suspend them a lot. It's not like a guarantee you can cash it out, but they give you an opportunity to cash out on like everything.
All right, real quick, let's just go through the Kings' last 5 possessions. It's fun.
It's not, though.
De'Aaron Fox, out of bounds turnover.
Lakers covered, too.
De'Aaron Fox, I told you. De'Aaron Fox driving layup. Just
it's
let
too
him
much
a bunch
De'Aaron
of
Fox. I know. It's too much.
Marquise Harkless, turnover. De'Aaron Fox, three-pointer. De'Aaron Fox, turnover. Those are the final 5 possessions. De'Aaron Fox has to go. It's sad to say, but he's got to go.
I mean, I know you hate Ben Simmons, but if one team could afford to try it,
you think that they can afford to try it? I think of anybody they can't afford to try it. They already have fucking Bagley. How many of these do you want?
That guy's a sunk cost. He's going to be off the team in the next year.
I'll go Bagley and De'Aaron Fox for Ben Simmons, and give me someone with promise. You have to give me somebody that might work.
I'll give you Jared Springer. Just because he hasn't played it.
If we were both GMs, I'm
not giving you Tyrese Maxey though.
I'd hang up on you and I wouldn't do business with you for a year.
Shake Milton.
I might be able to do a little Shake Milton. I think I could do some shit. I think if I was the Kings GM right now, I'd be like, I'd shake and bake it myself.
Yeah,
because that I can do. I can do Shake Milton.
And to be honest, as a Sixers fan,
comes to worst, a big backup point guard. Fine.
Yeah.
And I basically traded 2 pieces I don't fucking want for a guy that will just stop fucking doing that. And then I can have David Mitchell ascend to the starting role.
Yeah. And I mean, honestly, as Philly, like, you're not getting anything with Ben Simmons. Are you going to do better than De'Aaron Fox?
Could you imagine defensively having Shake, Tyrese Halliburton, and
Shake's not a very good defender, but imagine having, as much as we hate Ben Simmons, the guy's a premier defender. You have Rashawn Holmes, Ben Simmons, Davion Mitchell, and Tyrese Halliburton. Harrison Barnes on the wing.
Isn't that 6 people? Oh, you don't want Shake. You're not talking about Shake.
No, he's not starting. No.
You have enough shooting. I guess all of them can shoot except Ben.
Yeah.
But it's a similar thing. You really need some elite shooter. The problem is it doesn't change the fact that Ben Simmons is unplayable.
He's such a cancer, too. He's such a freaking cancer.
Bro, he's still unplayable, which is the biggest thing.
Such a cancer. All right. Good talk. Good cast. What is this, number 5? Was this our 5th?
Got to be more than that at this point. We got to get more regular, though. We'll do another one this week.
Yeah, it's only Tuesday night.
I got to break down college for tomorrow. There's so many games. Fuck.
Real quick, we could do this not on the podcast, but out of curiosity, I'm wondering Friday. We got a good Friday slate is nice. So Thursday night we should definitely be there should definitely be a Friday podcast.
There should definitely be a Friday podcast. Sure. I dig it.
Meaning Thursday night. You and I should link up.
I dig it. All right, bro. Be wonderful.
Viewers, be well. Lexus.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Lexus, everybody. Be wonderful. Lexus. Yeah, Lexus. I don't know any Virginia wide receivers. If you're a Virginia Tech wide receiver, by the way, hit us up. I'll sponsor you. Just for hopping in this chat.
We'll sponsor you.
I'll sponsor you for a quarter. Wait. You're probably going to transfer. Wherever you go next, I'll sponsor you for a quarter. That's you, Lexus. Hit me up. All right. Be good, show.
All right. Peace.